if we left.
So are you happy for no
deal,
deal, Chris?
Well, I'm not particularly happy about it, but the key for me isn't about whether we leave with or without a deal. The fact is we're leaving. The issue is the sort of government that we have in this country, because the key issue is redistribution of wealth and income.
Yes,
our economy
I understand that's why you want a general election.
No, but this is an important point, Joe.
This is a wonderful combination. Chris Williamson and the ERG group of Brexiteers on the other side. God help us.
Hang on, let Chris answer. Chris,
that's a misrepresentation, David, because the key thing is, and it's an important point, Joe, and so I hope that David will allow me to finish before he interrupts again. And that is that when we leave the European Union, the key thing is that we have a government that is committed to redistribution of income and wealth. Now, our economy might not grow as quickly, but if we are committed to investing in our economy, investing in our public services, and have a policy of redistribution of income and wealth, then we can lift the living standards of the 99% in this country, even if we're not growing as quickly as we might have otherwise done. And, and in terms of economic growth, though, Joe, yeah, we've had economic growth, obviously, over the last 40 years. It's not really stopped this country plunging 14 million people into poverty, according to the UN Special Rapporteur. It's not stopped people sleeping on the street,
let me just stop you, because you've made your point about an economic platform. David, you had your head in your hands listening to that. Why?
Well, only because if we went out without a deal, if we crashed out, the idea that we would be able to borrow at rates that are tenable, or that we'd be able to raise money from elsewhere, or that the pound wouldn't sink even further is risible. Right. I mean, that's just the real world.
Well, you say that, but Nadine, you have tweeted this. Just bear with us for a moment, Chris, and I will read the tweet about no deal that you have put forward, because you think it would be marvellous if we leave on the 29th of the 3rd with hashtag no deal. The UK would flourish and prosper. The opportunities beyond amazing. We would be free.
Yeah, huge possibilities. And in fact, the IMF has today, I think, announced that we would actually even grow after Brexit by an increased growth by 1.6%, and that's after no deal.
It's complete fantasy. The EU is by far,
according to the UN Special Rapporteur. It's not stopped people sleeping on the street, has it?